Hi, Bruce Mills from GolfBam.com. Golf season's finally started here in Minnesota. At 3 rounds in, been a little rusty, but it's just good to be out golfing. Today nobody showed up. It was too cold for everybody, but I still played 18. It was 36 degrees when I teed off. The wind was about, 10 miles an hour. Probably felt like it was 20 below at times, but we made it through. And when I golf, I walk, so I get warmed up after a while. Yesterday I went to a meeting down in Des Moines, Iowa, and it was a great meeting. Good motivational speaker there. But on the way back, Clark, a friend of mine, and we started talking about Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan is, his idol. He really likes Bob Dylan. He's read his books. He's listened to his music for a long time. And I have to say, I'd never listened to Bob Dylan until last night. And Clark told me about Bob, and it really got me interested in Bob Dylan and got me reading more about him. And I'm going to read some of his books next. And the thing that really stood out on me is the lessons we could learn from Bob Dylan in sales, in management, in golf, whatever we do. So many times we're afraid of making a mistake or doing something that other people may not like, but it's something we enjoy or something we believe in. Well, Clark was telling me stories about Bob Dylan. Didn't care if people liked his music or not. He had a message he wanted to get out. Bob Dylan was back in the times where it was a tough time. He's 73 years old right now, but back in the 60s when he was singing music, it was challenging times. But he didn't, hide or anything. He didn't let the people that didn't like his music sway him. He played the music that he believed in, that he liked, whether people liked him or not. For instance, Clark was telling me a story that a movie studio wanted him to write a song for him, and he wrote this song, and it was a really good song. It fit the movie good, and the movie producer said, that's terrible. No, I don't want that. That's just terrible. And Bob wasn't upset. I guess he just said, that's fine. I'll take it to Columbia. Well, he took it to Columbia, and it went to a #1 hit. So, but how many people would have had somebody, if they wrote a song, let's say yourself, if you wrote a song and someone with influence told you it was the worst song ever, would you play that song to anybody else? Or would you throw it away? I bet there's a lot of people that would just give up. Same in sales. If you believe in the product you're selling, not everybody's going to see the value in that product until they need it, of course. I sold insurance 3 different times, and people always didn't see the value in insurance, life insurance per se, because it was not a tangible thing, something they couldn't put their hands on. But when something happened and they got sick or their spouse died, all of a sudden they were like, did we buy any insurance from you? When they need it, they can't buy it. So I believed in insurance, and that's why I sold it. So, but you hear a lot of no's in sales. But if you do like Bob Dylan and say, oh well, doesn't bother me. If they don't like my product, somebody else will. It's a good product. It'll help whatever it is, help the businesses or help people. So if they don't see the value in it, it's their loss. So you need to get that Bob Dylan in your head. So if you get feeling bad, because you don't make that sale, or somebody doesn't like your artwork or your music or whatever you're passionate about, oh well, it's their loss. Same could go for golfing. You're in a tournament, you're at the first tee, and you're worried about, you get those negative thoughts in your head, oh no, all these people are watching, what happens if I slice it to the right out of bounds, or hit the top of the ball and it rolls down in the creek right in front of us, the tee box. Oh well, if it does, it does. Just laugh it off, tee up another ball, and go ahead. Who cares what they think? You're there playing golf. You're having fun. Think like Bob Dylan. If Bob Dylan was golfing, would he care? I don't think he would, from what Clark's told me about Bob Dylan. If Bob Dylan didn't make that sale on life insurance, would he care? It doesn't sound like he would. So put Bob Dylan in your head when you hit rejection, or somebody doesn't, you get those negative thoughts in your head of worrying or wanting to make everybody like you or want you. If you believe in yourself and your product and what you're doing, it doesn't matter. Think like Bob Dylan. So I thought that was very inspirational, what I, talking with Clark. And when I get in those situations, I'm going to think that'll be a trigger word for me, Bob Dylan. So hope everybody has a great day. Check out my website, golfbam.com. I'll be posting also on there my tournament info throughout the year. I'm not a scratch golfer, but I enjoy golfing, and I keep continuing to grow. I have some good rounds and some bad rounds, but my first tournament's in Iowa coming up here in a little over a week, so I'm excited for that. Hope everybody has a great day, and talk to you soon.